guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be talking about how I went from bald to this, which is a short little bob. If you're new here, I shaved my head about 2 years ago. The video of that used to be up on this channel, but then I deleted it and uploaded it to my other channel, so I'll leave it linked down below if you want to watch it. It's kind of funny, I had a little bit of a mental breakdown. You sound kidding. Anyways, so I'm just going to be talking about my hair journey. Maybe if you're somebody who's growing your hair out, this will like help you. This is kind of how not to grow your hair out because I haven't gotten very far in 2 years, as you can tell. Okay, so to start out, I'm just kind of going to go through like a timeline of what I've done to my hair. So when I shaved my head, it was May 2018, so literally just over 2 years ago, or maybe exactly 2 years ago. Anyways, I started out with, I'm kind of almost to my starting point. I had a platinum blonde lob, which was my favorite hairstyle I've ever had, and I'm almost back there. Very excited for that to happen. But anyways, I decided to shave my head just because I've kind of always wanted to try it. I honestly feel like everyone should shave their head at least once in their life. And I thought, I was really young. I was 20, so I was like, I might as well do it now while I'm young, you know? So I definitely don't regret it. I don't think I would ever do it again, but I don't regret doing it. And I also was really thinking at the time about going short with my hair. Like, I was considering getting a pixie cut for like a couple months at that point. And then instead I decided to just shave the whole thing. A big reason why I know that I don't regret it, even though I like now wish that I had long hair, I know that if I had never shaved my head to this day, I would still be thinking about going short. So now I've experienced it. I know what it's like. I know what I want now. I don't want to have short hair. And also my hair was like super damaged. At least I thought it was, but I've learned now that my hair was not nearly as damaged as I thought it was. In doing hair, I've seen so many other heads that had hair that was much more damaged than mine, and I was like, damn, I had healthy hair, honestly. And my hair's more damaged now than it was before I shaved my head. When I had first shaved my head, I knew that I kind of wanted to like try other short hairstyles while I had short hair. Like, I didn't just want to go from like a shaved head and then grow it out, because it's kind of like an ugly process anyways. So then throughout the process of like growing my hair to this point, I've tried like lots of different like pixie cut hairstyles and things like that. Also, actually having a shaved head was actually awesome. I don't know, I felt like I did pull it off quite well. You don't have to wash your hair. You don't have to style your hair. So many people say with short hair, they're like, oh, I would love to have short hair because then you don't have to do anything. That's wrong. You do have to style short hair. Although if you have a buzz cut, you don't have to do anything to it, which is great. But then about 2 weeks later, I started feeling like a freaking chia pet because I was just like a fuzzball. It was just, and my hair is quite straight naturally, so it was just like growing straight out of my head. So then like a month after I shaved it, I got my sides like faded and then bleached it and then went blue. And I originally didn't want to bleach my hair having a shaved head, but I was like, you know what, I want to try some cool hair colors. I was in hair school at the time, so like I didn't want to be boring with my hair. Also, a big part of the reason why I shaved my head too was because like I was already thinking about it, and then a girl who was in my class in hair school, she had previously shaved her head and was growing it out, and she was like pushing me to do it. She's like, honestly, Meara, it's like so awesome, you should just do it. So I did it. So then basically at that point, after I like dyed it blue, it was my plan to just grow out the top of my hair and then keep cutting the sides, because I heard that was like a smooth way to transition it, you know? Because if you shave your head and then you just let it grow, it's gonna be a mullet. It's not gonna be cute. So then I dyed it purple, I kept it like blonde, and then later that year I was Miley Cyrus for Halloween. I was like, this is the only time I'm gonna have a blonde pixie, so I went as like Miley Cyrus from the We Can't Stop video. It was awesome. And then I think after that, I dyed my hair brown again because I decided I wanted to grow my hair out my natural color so I didn't have to keep bleaching it, because continuously bleaching your hair, it does damage it no matter what. They say, you know, your hair's gonna get a little bit damaged and that's okay. So yeah, I decided I wanted to just stop dyeing it for a while and just grow it out brown. And then I was inspired by Halsey's haircut at the time, her like edgy bowl cut thing, so I got my hair cut like that. And then once my Halsey cut was starting to grow out, I just kind of styled it into like a pixie thing and let that grow. And then I did go blonde again. I honestly, I'm not gonna say never say never, but I don't really ever want to be a brunette again. I'm just gonna be blonde for the rest of my life. So I did dye my hair blonde, then I had a little blonde pixie, and I think I kept it dark on the sides. At that point, the top of my hair was quite long, and then the sides and the back were just dark and short. I'm gonna say short. And then after that, after a while, I again decided I didn't want to bleach my hair anymore. So I went and dyed it brown. I just wouldn't learn my lesson. And then along with dyeing it brown, I was inspired by Audrey Hepburn and how she grew out her pixie cut and how she styled it. And for some odd reason, I thought that it would make it easier to grow out if I cut bangs into my grown-up pixie. So I cut myself some bangs, baby bangs. They were so freaking short. And I did not look like Audrey Hepburn. But now my bangs are like here, so that's good. And then after that, my hair kind of was able to grow into like a really short bob. Like it was kind of like just, it was like here, like just above my earlobe. So I got it cut like that into like a micro bob. I still had the bangs. They were just like straight across, like regular length bangs. And I felt like Lord Farquaad. That was like my least favorite phase of growing out my hair, but it didn't last that long. Then that was kind of all through 2019, I guess, kind of growing it out. And then I basically did what I have done to it now. I got it cut. I feel like maybe January was when I got it cut into like a short bob. It was definitely a little bit shorter than this, probably like up to here. And I got it bleached out again. So basically, don't do what I did. I was brunette, then I bleached it, then I kept bleaching it, and then I went brown, and then I went blonde, and then I went brown, and then blonde again. And now I'm blonde, and I want to stay blonde forever. And my hair, it could have been so much more healthy than it is now. It is really not healthy. I feel like from like here up to here, from my roots down to here is like healthy, but then this chunk is the stuff that's been like to brown to blonde to brown to blonde, so it's very damaged, honestly. But I do have very strong hair, and my hair is quite coarse, so it can take a lot of damage. I know that if I was like one of those girls who had like thin, fine hair, my hair would have broken off by now. So God bless having thick, coarse hair. So also when I got it cut into like the bob and got it bleached, I got an undercut, which I regret. I don't regret shaving my head, but I do regret getting the undercut. A lot of people told me not to do it, but I did it anyways. It starts here and then it goes all the way into the back, and right now it's just kind of like an animal growing under there, so that's great. I haven't actually had my hair cut or the undercut trimmed in about 2 months now. The last one I got it cut was like the middle of March, just before my birthday. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just gonna let it grow for right now. Quarantine's been really good for it. My roots need to be done. Something needs to be done, and this just looks disgusting, like, oh my god. But I don't want to cut the undercut, I just want to grow it out. I'm just gonna let it grow. So that's basically where I'm at, and I haven't really been trying to use very much heat on my hair. I've been wearing like my clip-in extensions a lot lately. It's honestly easier to throw those in than to style this, and that's pretty much it. Let me know if you want me to do a video that's more about my extensions or like my hair care routine or anything like that. So yeah, this is basically how not to grow out your hair. If I had just let it grow, it could have been like longer and healthier. But you know what, I don't know, I'm happy with what I did. I got to try so many different hairstyles and different hair colors, and I wouldn't change a thing except for the undercut. I wish I didn't do the undercut. Let me know if you guys have any tips or anything about growing out your hair. Let me know if you've experienced growing out your hair from a pixie or a buzz cut or something like that. Let me know if you have any other questions. Subscribe for a video once a week. Follow me on Instagram. And thank you guys for watching, and a peace out.